Hello. If you're new to my channel, welcome. It's wonderful to have you here. Thank you so much for joining me. I've got some new baby chickens and I need to make them a feeder, so I'm using a 2 litre soft drink bottle and I'm going to be cutting it directly in half. So on the centre line there, I'm just going to cut that out. So I've cut the little piece of bottle and now I'm going to be taking my X-Acto knife and I'm just going to be cutting little archways out like that. I'm just cutting 3 of them. And I've got a second one which I'm going to be cutting just on the ridge at the top here, but I'm only cutting it 3/4 way around so I can still open it. I've cut the bottle so I can still open it like that to put the feed in, and then it just closes up. I've got my whole piece where I've cut the 3 little archways out, and I'm taking the second bottle and placing it on the inside, and then I'm going to be putting the holes so they go through both bottles, and I'm using the soldering iron to do that. I'm using a 9mm wire, and all I'm doing is threading it through the holes that we've just made. And then you have to open the top to get your hand through to turn the wire through the other side. And then just secure it on the side. And then do the same on the other side. And then I'm taking the wire up over the top. I'm just going to be closing it off. Now you don't want to close it off too tight because this is where you need to open to put the feed in. So I'm just doing it like that so that I can still slide it off to open that. And I'm just going to be making a hook at the top so it can hang. I've just folded the wire over and I'm just twisting them together. And then just bend it into a hook the size or length that you need, and then trim the remainder off. For myself personally, I like to make a loop hook so that I can still thread it on, but it's not going to slip off the pole that I'm going to be balancing it on. I'm just using the chicken starter feed and I'm going to put half the bottle full. So I've put the food in and it's quite a nice system because as the chickens eat, it just keeps filling. And there are all my baby chickens using their little feeder. I did the same but using slightly different principle with the water bottle. So this is just their temporary housing for the time being because it's really cold, so I've got them inside and they've got their heat lamp and inside this little box. If you found this video helpful or you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Really appreciate it if you would subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.